What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to Hellwarders. It's been a while. I covered this game right the second it went into early access. Played it a little bit more last year after it had just a major game reworking. And now Hellwarders has launched fully on Steam, PS4, and the Nintendo Switch. I know the Xbox One is coming. However, it has launched already on Steam, PS4, and the Switch on February 21st, so just a little over a week ago. This one's from Anti-Gravity Game Studios, and I tell you what, it's had even another pass on top of when I played it before. It appears like it's some balance and optimization passes. The game is just running really good. This game, from the day it went into early access until right now, is just so absurdly different. I don't know what else I can say, but I did want to take another peek and revisit Hellwarders, so let's hop on in and check it out. Now, I did go through the first few maps just so I could get a couple of different tower unlocks to be able to use some different things. And let's see, oop, I hit leave by accident. So we're going to go into the library, which is the third map of the very first zone. Let's hop on in. Let's see, I'm going to be playing Galterius. Galterius, of course, is the ranged hero. We've also got Rainier, the sword and board tank, and then we got Samson, the mighty two-handed axe wielder. I'm going to stick with Galterius, though. You guys know I love my ranged heroes. Now, I took all the beacons I did have saved up, and I dumped them into tower health and tower damage. Going to do a little tank and spank, hopefully, on this map. We'll see how it goes here. But let's jump right on in and check it out. Okay, we've got the Bone Wraith, a ranged demon with area attacks and is susceptible to magic damage.
I sense demons incoming behind the barriers.
Why did they choose to attack the mortal plane? And
wait, the books here may help us learn more about the demons and their motives. This is the Untitled Grimoire. I think this is the answer to what we've been looking for.
Indeed. Is that the answer? Is she done? It appears so. There's also obviously been a little bit more voiceover work. The voiceovers have been cleaned up a little bit more. Everything I've encountered so far has looked and sounded great. One thing that just super stands out versus the last time I played it, and it didn't run poorly before, but the game is running so super smooth. Now, I'm not going to render it to that for YouTube, obviously, but like right now, I'm recording the gameplay in 144 frames per second. The game is just running amazingly well, and so far, so good. So hats off to you, Anti-Gravity Game Studios, as you have taken this to what was intriguing yet completely unpolished to what looks like a really good action defense game. So I'm excited to see what we can do. Let's go ahead and build it out. Now, we do know that we've got some baddies coming that are going to take increased damage from magic. However, to start, I've only got, what, 1,250 beacons to spend. But let's go ahead and we'll get one little magic user here, and then let's just tank it out. We got enough room for 5. I'm going to put these back. Now, one thing that I wish was a little bit different, I think, is just how these melee enemies react. They run way up there. These guys may end up running all the way up to here by the time this match is over. They just go crazy with it. There's no doubt about it. Now, I could actually remove these units. That is not a bad thought. I've played this map before, so I know that lane is going to open, and that's why I'm just building right here. These enemies are just going to get crushed. They're going to die, there's no doubt, so I am going to actually remove them and move them back over here and set up my little wall of fiery hotness. Let's do it. Alright, and that is all I got to spend. I can actually get one more pikeman down, so let's just throw one more pikeman right here. And let's Z it up and get it going on here.
They are strong against physical attacks, but weak to magic.
Alright, and then as we already knew there from the loading screen, the Wraiths Strong to physical, weak to magic. So I'm going to be relying on the the flamey girls up here to dish out the full pain. And of course, I'm going to get up in there and get me some demon slaying action as well.
Here are very troubling.
It's just, I'm just absolutely amazed at how ridiculously smooth the game runs. Maybe I've just been playing too many unoptimized games, but this game runs absurdly well. It's just like butter. What more can you say? Alright, did somebody make it past? No. Looks like somebody may have snuck past, but... The melee mobs, these pikemen, they just run all over the dang place. There's no doubt about that. Let's see if we can do... Well, I gotta wait 3 more seconds for my cooldown. I was gonna say, I wonder if a jump toss will work. Oh yeah, it does. Get a little extra range there. Fantastic. We're getting it done here. Slowly but surely, they're making their way out. I mean, that's a pretty... That's not a very big complaint to have.
Humanity was not the only entity to exist.
But these guys do run wherever the hell they want. There's no doubt about it. They're doing what they want. Period.
A rift between the mortal plane and hell was created
let's get
to
a little
bring
bit more of a
balance to
wall
the realms.
going. I think
And
we
the
can get
veins
one
of
more
the
of
first king
our
must
little
be
flamey
thoroughly
girls up
spilled
here.
in order to release or seal the blood gate.
And what else?
But where could we
Got
possibly...
1,500 left.
first
We could
king
throw,
died
what,
centuries
3
ago.
archers back here for a little assist, but we also know that these guys take increased magic damage. What's the range like on this? If I throw it behind, it doesn't seem like it's going to reach out there very far. You know what? Let's just go... well, I've got 17 more units available. Let's just go ahead and do it. And I'm going to throw 3 archers up here. I'm just undecided whether I want to go into upgrades or if I want to, you know, exactly how I want to handle this. And then, what? That will leave me... Let's get another pikeman here. Let's just load up our pikeman. I'll throw one right out there. Kind of a wonky spot. That leaves me room for one more. I'll probably try to sneak in another magic user up here before it gets going. Let's grab a few more of these beacons that are laying around. And let's make it happen. Of course, turtle building it like this, I gotta wait for them all to come to me. I could have been a little more aggressive and gone out front with it. But like I said, I knew that was that lane was opening. Just 4 waves on this map, so we should be through this one pretty quick. Little fail flask throw there. I'm sure you can upgrade the range later down the road, but I do wish that these girls were getting a few more shots in. Now, another thing I noticed is these little wheels of death that are rolling in are not quite as irritating as they used to be. They used to be like, they felt unkillable. You had to chase them down like you wouldn't believe. They're a challenging enemy that comes in, but easily squashable now, which is kind of nice compared to what it was. Got another Wraith. I'm just amazed at how smooth the game is running. They did a great job with optimizing this thing. That is for darn sure. Another Wraith. Wraith wrecked. See if we can get this one real quick. Whew. There we go. Got a few shots in anyway. Yeah, it almost feels like I should have built these melee mobs like way up here. Because I know they're going to run down there. Just crazy. Alright, we got 3,000 now. Let's throw some upgrades around. Let's get our girls upgraded here. They're extra sassy now. And we'll get a few of our tanks squared away here too. Actually, we are out of juice. This is only wave 3 though. Let's just get it moving. Got a nice little animation around the upgraded troops now too. It's a lot easier to decipher what you've upgraded and what you haven't. Take that, baddies. Need to get that Wraith down here. Don't want all my boys getting wrecked. That would be no good. Definitely fun game. I know I've got friends, you know, I know like Ami and Joe played, I think they may have played all the way through the game in its earlier states. I'm not sure if they'd be interested to play through it again, but it does have co-op. So, you know, obviously it would be a great game to play with friends. I am just really liking what I see so far, though. I mean, you know, realize that some things, like, you know, the characters are very stiff. There's very little upper body movement. It's more about the legs and then the attacks. But they are doing it right. I mean, the stiff characters, it performs well. It looks good. I mean, what more could I say? It doesn't. It's missing some of the animations that you would find in a 3D third-person tower defense game. But it's got enough there to keep me content. That's for darn sure. So are these pikemen going to return? Alright. They at least went back to their spots. That's a plus. Alright, we got 2 available. What do I want to do with it? Do we want to archer it? Well, there was one archer. We can always throw another pikeman out here. You, sir, are the Suicide Squad. You get up front, please. We'll give you an upgrade, though, just to be nice. Let's see, what else? Just throw ups on a bunch of these. I'd like to get these archers upped. Just because they are my last line of defense here. Can I hit everything? It actually appears I'm going to be able to hit everything. Oops. Double upped that one by mistake. It's extra beefy now. Alright, we're looking good. It's still got 1,500 left. You know what? Let's hit one of these. We'll hit that gal right there and see if she can't just dish out some heavy-duty pain here. I love this era. You know, I always refer to Van Helsing when I'm playing this game because it gives you the kind of that Van Helsing feel, like it's from the Van Helsing era of story or art. But it definitely looks nice. I can't speak highly enough about how smooth the game is running. That's for sure. And I like what they've done. I mean, the voiceovers, they've done a great job with. I've got 0 complaints about what I see from the launch edition here of Hellwarders. I'm not sure when it's going to hit Xbox. There's not a whole lot of information out there about it. But I know there are some review codes for the Xbox floating around, leading me to believe that there will be, you know, it will be on the Xbox, but it's not listed on their website, on the front page of their website anyway. But it does have Steam, you know, PS4 and Switch prominently listed right up front. Let's see, we got little rolly wheels of death coming. Still looking pretty good though. These guys are kind of trying to reset, but man, their aggro range is pretty wide. I mean, they get up there. There's no doubt about that. We're getting it done. My girls here are not getting much action. I almost wish I would have put the pikemen up here. Their fire rate, like I said, I'm sure that's something I'll be able to upgrade down the road too. Their fire rate seems super, super slow. Let's get that wraith down. There we go. Get some of this healing. Give me them heals. Got some little magic spewers coming up at us now here. They expect you to take damage because the heals are ample. There's quite a few heals laying around pretty much all the time. We're getting there. We've got a little cluster of a wall section there. Take that, Betty. I do wish my girls were shooting a little faster and had a little bit better range, but like I said, I'm sure that's something that can be upgraded into down the road. Not a whole lot of excitement with the slow shooting pew-pews. I mean, anything they fire at is dying, so I mean, that's a plus. They're doing enough damage. Just wants it to shoot faster. And we got 9 mobs left. We're getting it done here. I think we're going to wreck this bad boy. And there we go. A victory at last. So that was the library in Hellwarders. Once again, fully launched now. The game looks great. I'll have links to all the goodies down in the description below. Definitely check it out on Steam. It's only $14.99. I mean, for what I'm seeing right now, $14.99 is kind of a no-brainer. I think it looks good. But thank you all so much for watching. Head on over, show Hellwarders a little love, and check them out on Steam, PS4, or the Nintendo Switch, fully released now, and doing good. So thank you all once again. Remember, today is Friday, so not only am I over on Twitch, but this is going to be my final AP reset of Dungeon Defenders 2. I'm going to be finishing it up and celebrating by giving away all kinds of hotness. So swing by and join me on Twitch at 1 p.m. Pacific time today. I'll be live for a few hours, so if you can't get there right away, no big deal. Swing on by when you can. So thank you all again, and I will see you then. Take it easy.